Welcome back. And now, before we take a look at the day's business news, let's first take a look at the stock indices across the GCC. And in our top business story, Etihad Airways has posted its strongest ever half-year financial performance results, recording $1.8 billion in passenger revenues for the period, rising 13%. Passenger revenues increased 8% during the second quarter of the year, generating $921 million compared to $855 million during the same period last year. Revenue generated by codeshare and equity alliance airline partners was $184 million in Q2, up 25% compared to Q2 2012. Additionally, Etihad Cargo continued to achieve the strongest growth in the company, with 112,963 tonnes in Q2, representing a 26% growth, and 215,124 tonnes in the first half of the year, a 23% rise. In order to support the development of social entrepreneurship in the Arab world, global food and beverage company PepsiCo announced their partnership with the Synergos Institute on Sunday to address the social, cultural and environmental issues facing the Arab world today. The first tangible demonstration of the signed agreement is PepsiCo's support for Synergos' Arab World Social Innovators Programme. The programme provides support and guidance for young Arabs who are keen to build their own businesses with the concept of social entrepreneurship.
This is a very unique initiative. When you are trying to make an impact on society, you can do it in many different ways. Either we can impact the beneficiaries directly, okay? So let's say 1,000 beneficiaries. So we have to reach out to 1,000 people. That's one good way of doing it. Another good way of doing it is to go through people who reach a larger number of beneficiaries. And this is the example of the Arab World Social Innovators Program, AWSI.
The AWSI program has also created a financial award for qualifying innovators to continuously support the growth of their activities. PepsiCo's involvement will further generate external support for the basis. This model has been deployed in other parts of the MENA region, helping social entrepreneurs such as Ziad Abichaka, Rana Dajani and Kamal Muzawak, who have all developed social innovations to bring about change in their communities.
It's really an open application process. There's information about this program on our website, and we send out emails to hundreds of business associations and organizations in the region. We typically don't pitch this program to university students because we like to support people who have proven their concept. We hope that we may place some students as interns with the social entrepreneurs so they have a chance for an experiential learning opportunity.
The Sultan Group launched Makateb, a multi-storey business centre, on Sunday, strategically located in the Port Said commercial hub. The investment has given a boost to downtown commercial real estate and has added over 132,000 square feet of commercial space to DERA. Commercial land in the area is at a premium and hard to find, with several developers competing for the right location. Set to accommodate small, medium and large offices, Makateb boasts 148 centrally air-conditioned offices with approximately 16,000 square feet of retail space. Officials stated that Makateb's location provides distinct advantages for businesses, which may require regular or constant transactions with any of Dubai's business and commercial regulatory authorities.
The launch of Makateb boosts the downtown commercial real estate and adds over 132,000 square feet of commercial space to the Deira district. Commercial land in Deira is at a premium and hard to find, with several developers struggling for the right location. This is the place where most, if not all, of the Emirates' business and trading activity started and flourished. And Deira continues to be a key business district in Dubai.
The US dollar closed the week on a strong note following a much better than expected US jobs report. Friday's US non-farm payrolls report showed that 195,000 new jobs were added in June, well above the expected figure of 165,000. The overall unemployment rate was unchanged at 7.6%, with the labour force participation rate increasing to 63.5%. Following the announcement, the US dollar index moved to a 3-year high. Well, to discuss the trend in the week ahead, we earlier spoke with Gaurav Kashyap, the head of the DGCX trading desk at Alpari Middle East.
Well, Friday's U.S. non-farm payroll report came in well better than expected, coming in at 195,000 new jobs, well above the 165,000 new jobs which were expected. And all of a sudden, the reaction to the markets was that U.S. equity market spiked, the S&P 500 moved higher, while the U.S. dollar made some significant gains against its currency counterparts. Commodity markets also dropped on the news in light of a stronger US dollar. Now, once again, this will only continue to raise speculation that the FOMC will probably look at tapering some of its asset purchases as early as September of 2013. And of course, as we've explained, a taper would definitely see the US dollar remain well bought as a result of them winding down their asset purchases. So overall, we expect this Friday's jobs report to carry the momentum in the US dollar in this week ahead also. We can expect some losses in the currency majors against the US dollar, with gold also remaining a bit under pressure. Now, if I can focus on the Indian rupee once again hit an all-time low against the US dollar in trading. It hit a level of 61.21 against the US dollar on Monday's trading session, and we can expect the rupee probably to test 62 levels in the week ahead. It's going to be a pretty dry calendar for the Indian rupee. We have some industrial production figures coming out on Friday, but that won't be enough to stem the flow of weakness that we've seen in the Indian rupee in the past few weeks. We will have to wait for coordinated action from the RBI. They are meeting today to discuss ways of providing dollars to oil importers and reducing that dollar demand. And maybe this could see some kind of pressure coming off the Indian rupee. But overall, we expect the weakness to continue. Gold probably looks good to have probably a run towards maybe 1150 levels this week. We're seeing good support in the euro at 126.50. And overall, we're also going to be watching the performance of the Australian dollar. Now, remember, the Australian dollar has hit its lowest level since September 2010, trading at around 0.90. We have some key Chinese data coming out, including inflation and trade data, and this could also provide some volatility in the Australian dollar. So overall, not the bestest of situations for higher yielding assets, as the US dollar will remain well bought in this week ahead.